With less than 40,000 people, the quaint town of Hilo, Hawaii saw the birth of one of the fastest and most innovative churches in the nation, New Hope. It was over 30 years ago that a failing church and a fledgling pastor ignited a movement that now spans more than 130 congregations from Nepal to Missouri.
Take us back to the very beginning and tell us what happened.
It was really somewhat of a shaky beginning in that I was a district youth director in the Northwest, and I was actually sent here to shut down a very small church that was a part of our denomination called Foursquare. The pastor was actually resigning, and very few people left and quite a bit of debt. But that night when I came here, it was almost as if the Lord spoke to me and said, not only will you not shut it down, you are going to move here and you're going to take it. So we went back to Oregon, and 3 months later, we were here in Hilo, Hawaii.
So you've been here about 11 years, and God began to stir in your heart once again. Tell us about it.
Well, it's been 11 wonderful years, and we had planned to stay here. We purchased a house, we planned to, in fact, I even walked up on a place called Hill where Titus Cohen's grave was, one of my missionary heroes, and I said, I'm going to be buried right next to him. But one day the Lord began to stir in my heart about a different ministry, about pioneering all over again. In fact, we had pioneered 9 churches, and he said, you're to pioneer one more. And I thought, great, I'll just train up some more young pastors and we'll send them out. And the Lord spoke to my heart and said, close but no cigar. You're going to do it. You're going to go back to the dirt, start all over again. I struggled with it because I said to God, I thought you told me that I was going to stay here, or at least you made me feel like I was going to stay here in Hilo. Why did you ask me now to go when I felt like this was my last whistle stop? The Lord spoke to my heart and said, if you didn't have a heart for Hilo, like that would indeed be your last whistle stop, you wouldn't have thrown your heart over the line. You wouldn't have loved the people. It would have been a transient spot, and you needed to give your heart to these people. And so after about a year, I knew that God had put a call on my heart. And you know, even though there were a lot of tears when we left, I'm so glad our hearts were here for 11 years, and it still is. I mean, we have a wonderful relationship with the people here. It's just like God simply enlarged the ministry, didn't really move it.